there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll step up and run, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. What a job on the design run. Good for 17 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have the Ravens first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They try the right side with Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Design run here with Jackson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and short, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7.
At the 34-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a design run. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. The RPO, that one is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 8-0 is our score, and we're back in Vegas after this. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Jackson on the move. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection, By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Jackson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. Taken at about the 6. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Taken down, they get him back at the 5-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Got the 5-yard line.
And that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It is 3rd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 21-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34.
Third down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Here's a designed run. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
A gain of 8 yards.
Ready?
It's now third.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Raiders.
So I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Ravens nothing. Jack Fox set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
He takes off. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and 11. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Jackson now. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
65, 18, go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Ravens are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Dave York to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
this looks like a design run. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Middle, he's got Tucker. Oh, he's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
That's taken in, and he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Oh, big hole, left side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Trey Benson, touchdown Ravens. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
To return is Tucker. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it! And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, He'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Ravens.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
First down.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now Jackson on the move. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On the move, left is Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Second and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Third down coming up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Bowers, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Viking 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on.
Here's a designed run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdowns and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 33-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run. He works free, right side. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that's touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. To the air one more time with Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be third down. Again, it's Jackson. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Raiders 58, Ravens 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 27 yards. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
3-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back. Here's second and goal.
second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top. That's hard. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They move to